The crowds were out again in Fells Point Saturday night. Hundreds of people out with a large Baltimore police presence on hand. This follows a violent Friday night as police say a 16-year-old is shot while involved in a fist fight. The shooting happened not far from a clearly posted curfew sign. Police Commissioner Richard Worley was among the officers out on patrol last night, but one frustrated restaurant owner says the police presence doesn't go far enough.
When there's a problem in this building and somebody says, "Can I speak to the manager?" I have to stand there, chin up, chest out, with a solution. This city has been asking for the manager for 4 years. I have no...
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary Bubala, the restaurant owner, calling for more from Brandon Scott when it comes to accountability for young people. Fox 25's Vincent Hill sat down with the owner today. He joins us live with his message. Vincent.
Yeah, Mary, well, he says it comes down to this, the open containers, the unaccompanied minors, and the curfew that he says the mayor himself can fix.
By day, an empty square, families and older couples. By night, young people, large fights, and bottles of liquor being tossed out by police.
I've been in business in Fells Point for about 8 years.
Ashish Alfred is a chef who owns several restaurants in Fells Point. He's no stranger to the problems in the area.
Less than 2 years ago, one of my employees was shot leaving work. I was standing in the square the night that 5 people were shot.
He says the recent disturbances have cost he and other business owners money.
I don't know how to deal with my waitress being shot. I don't know how to deal with the fact that my customers don't feel safe to walk to my restaurant.
But says it's not the loss of the green he's concerned with, but the red.
It's the blood of these children that we're using to ink policy that's going nowhere. It's the blood of these children that is shutting down businesses.
He says he's looking to the mayor for solutions.
I've heard Mr. Mayor say that we can't chastise black kids for being black and outside. I agree.
But that's where the agreement ends.
I don't believe we solve the injustices of this world by telling a generation of children that they're allowed to behave however they want, wherever they want.
Like until the early morning hours, filling the streets and openly drinking.
I believe in our mayor, and I believe he wants to do the things he says he wants to do. All I ask is, why are we shutting the streets down instead of enforcing the law?
Laws many believe could prevent bigger crimes in the area.
I'm a chef, and I know the recipe for bread pudding, mashed potatoes, steak au poivre. I also know the recipe for disaster is a bunch of children being allowed to drink alcohol, carry guns, and not being held accountable leads to somebody being shot and somebody dying.
Friday night, a 16-year-old girl shot during yet another fight in Fells Point. Ashish, like many others, left with this question.
When is enough enough?
And this message to the mayor if something isn't done.
I've heard the mayor talk about an equitable Baltimore for all of Baltimore. And if there's no Baltimore left, what equitability are we leaving for these children?
And of course, Mary, as you know, I was in Fells Point into the early morning hours, and it took BPD several hours to push the crowd out of the area. And meanwhile, many small fights took place right in front of police. For now, we're live in Fells Point. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.